Hi everyone! In today's clip, I want to talk a bit about emotions. Please note that anything I record here are for informational use only and is not intended to diagnose or cure any ailments. Emotions express what the world means to us, and we compose our individual reactions to the crossroads of life based on them. At the same time, emotions have laws attached to them. Emotions come up in response to events that are important to us, and depending on what is happening, we show a response. Every emotion is hiding a concern within it, and it follows the law of apparent reality. So, our perceptions create our emotions, and our perception is how we decipher our reality. Major positive or negative change of events cause major emotional shifts. The greater the change, the stronger the emotion. All emotions are important. What matters is how long we stay in the aftermath of the feelings that we have generated. For example, if someone has said something that we perceived as offensive, chances are we will experience an emotion and a feeling. Whether we externally show it or not, it doesn't matter. If the feeling turns out to be anger, the adrenal glands will flood the body with stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. The brain pushes the blood away from the gut and towards the muscles in preparation for physical exertion. Heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration increases, and the body temperature rises, and the skin sometimes starts to perspire. If we stay in this for long, or keep reminding ourselves of the emotion, and keep bringing the same feeling up over and over again, this will cause destruction in physical body. With the same token, if we receive a compliment and feel happy about it, the body then produces dopamine, serotonin, endorphin, oxytocin, which at the time and later, when the scenario is repeated in our head, it will help boost our immune system, fight stress, and assist in physical healing. In order for us to have a better sense of our lives and the world around us, we have to be able to understand our emotions. When we become aware of our moods, this will impact how we influence our behavior and reactions and help us not base our decisions on emotions. Emotions also can be positively used to change our perception. What we see, hear, and feel is often distorted by the emotion that is in the driver's seat at the moment. Now, for example, a surge of emotional energy like frustration or anger can change our reality in an instant. We then may act out and say something mean to other person who then decides that they no longer want to be our friends. At this moment, we might feel that nobody cares about us or understands us. So being aware of our feelings, thoughts, and emotions can help us create our own reality. By doing this, we have control over our lives and no longer have to let our emotions rule us. Emotions should be considered a useful guide in our life journey. When we become addicted to an emotion, this changes our ability to manage it. Trying to conceal emotions will not help, as they continue to make up our perception and, of course, our life. Properly dealing with them is absolutely required. It becomes difficult when the person is addicted to the emotion. This needs to be dealt with the same way as any other addiction, and slowly weaning the person off with expectancy of relapse at some time. The longer the emotion is actively and consciously controlled, providing that we are not pouring the emotion in and not show externally, the better it's going to be. We would need to make logic sort of prevail or lean further towards spiritual values to resolve this addiction. When you see a strong emotional response, think of what was said or done to strike a chord with you. Did you show proper emotional response? Or did you overreact? How does it feel now that you think about the situation again? Could you have handled it differently? What can you do to control your reaction in the future happening? How does the event impact your health or life in general? These diagnostics help us overcome the emotional reactions and hone it to a more appropriate level. Eventually, with all this questioning, our logic will take over and we will ask the same questions at the time of the event, and our emotions and perceptions will change, which will lead to a different outcome in how we manifest our life. Hope this has been helpful. Like and follow for more. Be the light.